Hello everyone, today in this video I will fight against the atmosphere of our world around us, and today I would like to refer to a relatively common notion that there is something like ongoing genocide of so-called white people. Some people use very famous words like Holocaust of white people or whatever. Uh, Also how we define white people, but from this what I saw from this content, these people define white people as a mainly Northern European origin, or in general people having origin from European nations that are speaking European languages from Indo-European linguistic family. Okay, so we can keep such definition. And what I want to say, what am I getting at? I'm getting at that this term that there is so-called European or white genocide, it's complete nonsense, because the fact that many nations nowadays, not only nations of European origin by the way, let's look at South Korea in recent decades, Taiwan, even China very recently is going down the sink, the population fertility, Japan, Thailand, so even in Bahamas, whose population is mainly mulatto, is maybe not population yet, but fertility goes down the sink as well. So it's not like this that only European nations mainly have problems with very low fertility and decreasing populations. And in general, this what we see, this all moral decay and all of the promotion of this LGBT and so on, all of these movements and the deprivation of women and so on and so on, and everything what results in very low fertility and decline of population. This what we see has nothing to do with any genocidal politics some people suggest. It's simply the process of the moral decay in connection with the incredible prosperity which is enjoyed, which actually I should say has been enjoyed for by these populations for the recent decades in 1960s. And the rest, of course, immigration of people from other very distant cultures and political usage of newcomers, that politicians use them for their political purposes. It's a normal thing because politicians are such creatures that always will use something to their own benefits. But claims about so-called white or European genocide or Holocaust are completely nonsense. No one was punishing Europeans for having kids. Even countries were encouraging people to have kids, introducing many child benefits like Western European countries. It didn't help, practically it didn't work, and some countries are again introducing some new child benefits. No one prosecuted anyone for having kids, and no one was actually killing kids on the streets. So there is nothing like this what some strange group representing this notion I mentioned in the beginning of the video are saying. It's simply symptom of moral and mental decay of the society caused by the fact that this society enjoyed very high materialistic prosperity for long, and the spectrum of behavior of people, of majority of people, extended, but the spectrum of behavior extended into the direction of behaviors that are harmful to the population and to the society. This is the explanation why demographic crisis happened to so many populations nowadays, not only the ones which are of European origin. And this we need to remember. In connection to this topic, I want to add one more thing that I really don't like when people say, oh, living conditions are going down, costs of living are increasing, level of living is decreasing. It's so bad. It's so bad in developed countries. Maybe this is the fact, maybe not. But how can we imagine the further increase of living standards? That some people would travel 10 times to Bahamas per year, not 3 times, or 5 times going to ski per year to Austria or to Switzerland or to Sapporo, and now they were able to afford it twice per year. Now they can afford it only 1 time per year, but no one is hungry, no one is homeless from these people, and so on and so on. So we have to also remember that for recent decades in many countries all around the world, many people experience incredible materialistic prosperity that was never seen before on such a scale. That's why this population got degraded, because spectrum of behavior, human behavior, extended into harmful directions for the populations, and it has nothing to do with fringe theories about some genocides. No, no. It's simply the degradation of the populations due to the materialistic and consumptionistic living. All the best. Have a nice day. Bye.